it's from treasures down to trash. So my goal is to not be in the stuff business. Please don't get into stuff business, but have the people that are in the stuff business and know the difference between things that have value and things that don't. Let me give you the craziest stat about my downsizing guy that we were talking about earlier. He said 99% of sales, estate sales in St. Louis, generate between $3,000 and $5,000 in revenue, with the cost of putting on the sale of between $3,000 and $5,000 to put the sale on.
Yeah.
What? I didn't say Dad's stuff is worth zero. It's actually worse than that because of how much time it takes to get things cataloged, tagged as the sale happens. And, one thing that, there's always silver linings that because of that C word, COVID, the estate sales kind of got put on their ear because people couldn't go into the houses.
For sure.
They started coming into it doing just one number clean outs. Like, we'll pay $3,000 for everything, and they take everything out. And so I stay in my lane. I have people that I refer to from treasures to trash. I try to unlock the equity for that family, even though you might say, why don't you buy it and start doing a resale shop? Well, I don't have time for that, nor do I want to be in that. I mean, American Pickers is cool, but I don't want to do it, right?
But there are people that do.
Yeah,
you're right. Get the pros in. Get them to do the deal.
And listen to this, Brent. I refer to them freely. They refer to me freely. I make $20,000 in my deal, and they make $2,000. Who's I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'll stay where I'm at.
Yep. Love it. So then, I mean, how many of these have you done? You know what I mean? Like, do you have kind of a ballpark idea of how many of these properties that you have bought or wholesaled or whatever else?
Sure. I do about 40 deals a year in the St. Louis market. And then now we have a national company. We're helping about 1,000 families a month.
I love it. And
soon to be more than that. Our goal is to get to about 10,000 daughter duties to help every single month over the next 5 years. We think we're going to be there inside of 20 months here. And our new goal is to get to 20 or 30,000 families to help per month. That's how big this market really is.
Wow. That is a big idea. And listen, who else is doing it? I don't know anybody else that has a mom's house, service, or approach. I mean, I think it's absolutely incredible. I think that for everybody in the audience that is listening to this or watching this on the YouTube channel, I mean, it's really, it's opening my mind to a lot of different possibilities, but two, I just see this, I see a big wave of opportunity coming in that space. You see people obviously, there's always going to be a generation that's getting older and getting out of their house and doing that. But baby boomers, right? I mean, that's the big wave.
Yep.
Can you talk to me about that? Am I wrong? Am I crazy?
No, you're 100% right. You're 100% right. And these children today aren't waiting around to inherit their parents' houses, right? The baby boomers is going to be that biggest transfer of wealth. The cost of care is going through the roof. Just right here in my own market, there's cranes going up everywhere, building senior living communities. And it's coming after everybody. And we're not going to have a political conversation right now because that's just not the time or place. But have you guys seen what they're doing with the 1031 exchange? Biden's trying to take away the 1031 exchange to pay your niece to take care of your grandma so they don't go on the Medicaid beds. The longer they can keep them in their home, there's an actuary saying, hey, every month we delay this, it saves us, because this silver tsunami that's happening is coming for the government too. And they understand that there's a problem and they're trying to get in front of it. So these houses are going to be sold. This is the inventory. In my mind, this is a bold statement. This is real estate.
I love it.
This is real estate. This is it. You don't buy houses from 28-year-olds very often, right? This is the people we buy houses from.